Nissan bills the Maxima as the four-door sports car. They even have it registered as a trademark. Good thing their lawyer beat BMW to the Patent and Trademark Office because they certainly wouldn't win on merit. Don't get me wrong, the Maxima is nice and it's very fast in a straight line, and I think it's beautiful, but I'm more likely to win the Boston Marathon than I am to call the Maxima a sports car. At least, that's what I was going to say about the Maxima until Nissan PR's Phil Leinert emailed me to ask me what I thought about the Maxima, and I told him the torque steer was really pronounced and the Maxima wallowed in high-speed turns. But then Phil emailed me back and said that all of my complaints about the Maxima are solved by the $3,200 Sport package. That package includes sport-tuned suspension, 19-inch wheels, paddle shifters, high-intensity xenon headlights, rear bucket seats, and some additional luxury and technology upgrades. I had trouble getting comfortable in the driver's seat of the Maxima. I kept adjusting the lumbar support but couldn't find a comfortable enough seating position for me. Now, bear in mind there's a huge Goldilocks factor in car seats. I may find it too soft, you may find it too firm, but Snooky may find it just right. More objectively, the entertainment and navigation system in the Maxima is excellent. The combination of buttons, a large metal central knob, and voice commands that actually work, or at least work better than they do on most other cars, makes the Maxima one of the least frustrating review car experiences I've had in a while. Some car companies have ripped out almost all of the knobs and buttons, deciding for consumers that touchscreens and voice commands will rule the road. To that I say, remember the metric system? The main difference I see between the failed attempt at converting the United States to kilometers and liters from miles and gallons is that the metric system probably didn't kill anyone. I can't say the same thing for some of these 4,000-pound iPads that require drivers to look at the touchscreen instead of at the windscreen. The engineers at Nissan seem to have managed to provide something for everyone without turning the cockpit of the Maxima into a horse made by committee. Not only was the navigation system easy to use, it was also accurate. Unlike some systems that insist the restaurant is right there when it isn't, the Maxima navigation system was spot on. When real-time traffic was first introduced on luxury cars, promising to miraculously allow drivers to avoid traffic snarls and instead speed down scenic roads as butterflies drift by, I was really excited. When I actually started testing some of these cars with real-time traffic, the system seemed to keep dumping me off in neighborhoods that are accompanied by copy that reads, "He was last seen." The detour should just say, "Warning, crime tape ahead." So I've been ignoring the various alerts and reroutes. Plus, since I'm always driving into and out of Manhattan, the real-time traffic systems always seem to say that wherever I want to go has traffic and construction. Well, duh, it's New York. Unless these cars come with a special amphibious button, there's no other way for me to drive to work. While testing the Maxima in the weeks that followed Hurricane Sandy, I noticed a purple line on a road that I sometimes take on my way home. I wasn't sure what purple meant, so one day I just kept going.
Go around.
FYI, purple means the road is closed. So much for ignoring the real-time traffic. The car was smarter than the driver. As for my griping at the beginning of this story about the torque steer and the wallowing, that's probably not an issue for most people who are buying the Maxima. Those characteristics are usually the compromise necessary to give drivers a luxurious, smooth ride at a decent price. For some shoppers, the Maxima is a good alternative to the Toyota Avalon or a top-trim Honda Accord. The 290 horsepower Maxima will get you from 0 to 60 in a very respectable 5.6 seconds, according to AOL Autos. The smooth 6-cylinder power plant gets 19 miles per gallon in the city and 26 on the highway. Luckily, Nissan didn't skimp on the size of the fuel tank. It holds 20 gallons, so you'll get decent range. The continuously variable transmission is probably the best I've tested. It didn't have that uncertain feeling I've gotten while driving other CVTs. The base price of the 2013 Maxima 3.5 SV is a bit over $35,000. This trim level comes with a long list of standard equipment, including leather-trimmed seats, moonroof, and push-button start. Options on our test vehicle included a rear-view monitor, hard drive navigation system with real-time traffic, heated front seats, and a heated steering wheel. The steering wheel heater didn't seem to heat up the wheel enough on cold mornings. Note to car designers, you're never going to satisfy everyone unless you make the steering wheel heaters adjustable. Even just low, medium, and high would be nice. One troubling thing I noticed on the window sticker is that out of 5 stars, the Maxima only received 2 stars for the passenger in a frontal crash. The total price as tested for the 2013 Nissan Maxima was $40,350. I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.